It's here. It's here. It's here. It's here. It's here. I also need to, hold on. I got to turn off my alarms so that this doesn't mess up my life because it's almost 3 o'clock. Okay, perfect. Are you there? I do it every time. I have alarms set to remind me to pray for my husband at noon and 3, and I always seem to be going live around noon and 3. My dang alarms go off and interrupt my live. So, it's here. The medium conceal, it's here. I peeled a little wrapper off, but I haven't even opened it. So now I have all 3 shades. I have the light, I have the medium, and I have the dark. See? So you can see the difference. I've been using the light under my eyes and the dark as a bronzer, but I've been desperate to get the medium on my hands. Also, I have my BB cream. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do like a half face. This side I'm going to do BB cream paired with the conceal, and the other side I'm just going to do the conceal, and we're going to see, because everybody prefers a different kind of coverage. I will never be a full coverage girl, but I know some of you are out there, and so we're going to play around. I doubt I'll hit full coverage, but we'll get closer than I usually do. So I'm going to start doing my Youth BB cream on this side of my face. I don't need a whole lot. I'll just do a little bit, like a little bit on each finger. And for those of you that are, because this has SPF in it, but it's also EWG certified and reef safe. So if you're going to put an SPF on your skin, this is a good one to put on your skin. I am like, I'm super crunchy, but I'm really sketchy about SPF because I'm like, I do believe in sun damage. I do believe that it causes wrinkles. I do believe that skin cancer is a thing, but I also believe that there are toxic chemicals that people rub all over their bodies all the time that probably aid in that process. So I'm like, some people are super anti-sunscreen. I'm not one of them, but I'm also not super pro. So this is like my happy medium. I feel like, it's like in this day and age, you almost have to choose your toxins. It would be wonderful if, our government wasn't trying to kill us and everything was toxin free, but that's not the world we live in. So you just have to pick and choose your battles, I guess. Anyway, this isn't a soapbox stand about chemicals or toxins or how much I despise the government. It's a beauty post. So let's do that. All right. So I'm just doing this half of my face. You can already see, you can see that line where I'm like color corrected. So just that, I don't have as much redness in my cheek over here. My under eye is a little more muted. I also have sun protection, and it's like 5 kinds of skincare in here. So you could, if you're oily especially, you could honestly skip your moisturizer and go right to this. If you're dry, moisturize first, but it's skincare and BB cream all in one. So it's a really convenient sort of one-stop shop for makeup and skincare. So we're going to put it everywhere on this side of the face. And then I always just sort of pat it in after I get it rubbed on. There we go. It even helps with my veins on the side of my nose. You can see how bold those are. Still there a little bit, but not as obvious. Okay, there we go. Now I am going to open this medium conceal. You guys, this stuff has been the most insane. It's my new favorite thing. I will be sending out a newsletter this month. If you haven't subscribed, go to my website, justmariechristine.com, and subscribe to my newsletter. It's a monthly well, I'm bad about sending it out. It's supposed to be a monthly newsletter. But I don't always get to it. But this month I'm definitely sending one out. Okay. Am I a light or a medium? So I have all the shades. I feel like my main shade is definitely a medium, which is what I'm opening right now. So you can see it comes with the old sticker and you peel that up. It's easy to get up. And then it is a legitimate loose powder, but it turns into a cream when it touches your skin. It's the wildest freaking thing. But I've been wearing the light under my eyes to brighten, but I feel like my main shade, to touch up, to get a little extra coverage, to hide this darkness over here, I'm definitely going to be a medium. So we're going to use this. We did the BB cream over here. We're going to use the medium to sort of spot treat, and then I will use the medium over here to do a little extra spot treating since we don't have the BB cream evening my skin tone over here. We're just going to sort of compare and contrast. see how simple this can be. So I've got this brush. Everybody's asking about this brush. I don't have it linked, but I will tag them. I've got the makeup linked and my skincare linked, but the brush is by Bdellium Tools, and it is the DE Phase 2 Phase 3 969 foundation brush. Concealer on this end, foundation on that end. It was like $35. I'll tag them, and then you can go and grab it. I love this brush. It works great for this. So I'm gonna go in here. I want you guys to see this. So it's like, got a clean brush. This is a powder. Like you can see, it's a powder. But then when I put it on my skin, let's do my nose. I haven't used this color yet. This is the medium. I've been waiting for it to come in. It didn't get shipped with my other ones. Look at that. And then look at the coverage that just gave me. There's no lighting filter on this either. I'm window light. Like that redness is just gone. I'm gonna see how it does with the pores on my nose. Cause I've got a little bit of discoloration. I've got some pores. I've got redness up here. So we're just gonna kind of pat and press is the way I've been doing it with my under eyes. Look at that. Camouflaged the pores. It's camouflaging the redness. Let's see. I kind of want to use it on my under eyes. I've been using the light, and the light brightens beautifully, but I want to try the medium because not everybody likes a bright under eye. They just don't want the darkness, right? So I'm going to do the medium under my eyes, and if I hate it, I'll wipe it off and I'll do the light. I mean, it's not like we can't wipe this off. But we're going to try medium on the under eyes too, just to see how it does with like those blue undertones that I have. And like, I want to get like really close and personal. Like you can see it goes on like a powder. And then it turns into a freaking cream. It is the wildest thing ever. Look at that. Blues are gone. So it toned that beautifully, but I'm not bright. So if you don't like a brightened under eye, not everybody likes that. This is just my skin tone. So this is a medium. And look how awesome. Like I've got a really orangey eyelid and I've got some veins in it. So let's put some up here. Look at how it just evens that skin tone. And yet, like I don't look like I've got 10 pounds of makeup on. It's not settling in my creases. It's not accentuating my pores. My skin still has texture, still have pores, still have creases, but they're not being accentuated. And now it looks like I have no freaking makeup on. And yet, we all know I do. You just watched me put it on my face. So let's see, do I have anything else that could use a little extra love over here? Maybe down here on my chin. It's just a random dark spot. I got a zit there, and I don't know if it's scarred or what, but that dark spot stayed. We'll do that there. Look at that. Y'all. Oh my goodness. I also, when I use like my Piper Blue, my cream foundation that I usually use, I typically use a little bit on my cheek and a little bit on my forehead here and on my nose. Like that's where I sort of spot treat. So I'm gonna use the fluffy end of this brush. I'm gonna get a little bit more of this conceal on it. Okay. And I'm gonna do like the middle of my forehead just to see. I kind of want to see just what happens because I haven't had this color. So I don't know if it's gonna tame this shine, or you can see I've got some pores there. So let's just see. It tames the shine, but you still have the natural skin glow. Okay. But it took the redness out. I'm trying not to get it on my new eyebrows. It's another thing I got to be careful of. Nice. Okay. I'm going to put a little bit on my cheek just to see. So So it's like you can spot treat with this. Now, I asked when they released it, I was like, for our more full coverage ladies, could this be a foundation? And the answer I got was, yes, obviously. It obviously could be a foundation. However, it's a small pot. So if you're going to try to use this by itself as like a full face foundation, you're going to blow through it. So I would still suggest pairing it with the BB cream or pairing it with like a Piper Blue or even a Saint, if I haven't convinced you to shift to Piper Blue yet, I feel like it would be a good pairing with Saint as well. That is just so good. All right. We are going to do one thing because I'm going to spot treat this face, this side too. But I want to see if it gets cakey if I layer it. So let me open the light, which is what I've been wearing under my eyes, and see if it gets too heavy. I tried to put my light over my Piper Blue on my under eye on that skin, and it was too much. It looked heavy. It looked cakey. It was not a good look. By itself, it's incredible. And on my face over my Piper Blue, it worked good. Just not on the under eye area because it's such a fragile skin and it's just so naturally textured anyway. You don't want a lot going on there, but I prefer, like I'm showing you that you can do the medium and it gets rid of the darkness, but I prefer a brightness. So I like the light under my eyes. So let's just see. I'm just real curious if it's gonna play well if I use the light over the medium, or if it's going to get heavy. I feel like it's going to play well. I don't know. We'll zoom in real close. See how that brightens so pretty? I mean, y'all. Look at that. See, I love that. I don't know. Let me look. I gotta get really close. In my phone, I feel like it looks good. It doesn't look heavy. It definitely brightened. Let me zoom out. Do you see how I've got that pop of brightness now? It stacked well. We'll see. I'll update in stories how it, like if it gets creasy. I always get a little crease. I got a really deep wrinkle like right here. But you can't see it because the wrinkle literally eats it. And so it's like to see the creasing, I have to pull the skin down. But you can see the difference. So this side of my face is BB cream and the conceal in light and medium. This side is nothing. There's nothing there yet. So you can see I've got discoloration. I've got redness. I've got dark under eyes. I've got sort of blue, green, purpley circles under here. I've got my orangey, veiny eyelids. I've got a couple of veins. I've got some major veins over here. This side of my face, we're just going to do the conceal. We're not touching the BB cream. Because I'm all about simplifying. But I also want to have everything I need on hand. Because makeup is an art. Sometimes you want to go all out and you want to do all the things and you want to be super extra. Other times, you just don't want to look like a bridge troll. And I like to have options to accommodate both of those moods. So, I like that I have both of these. So we're going to go back to the medium. I'm going to spot treat first, and then I'm going to do sort of the all over. So I love this because you have this little mesh net, so you don't have to shake it all out. I got plenty on my brush, just tapping that mesh net. Like you can see, it's on my brush. I'm going to tap some off, and I'm going to come in. We're going to see how it does on these dark veins on the side of my nose. I've had those suckers lasered so many times, and they just keep freaking coming back. Are you seeing what I'm seeing? There's no filter here, kids. Like, I'm not shitting with you. Like, window light, just me, no filter. This is my face and this makeup. Look at that. Like, it's natural. If you really look, you can still see a little bit, but for the most part, that's gone. I have this redness on the bridge of my nose and over here into my under eye. Look at that. And it's like, it looks like freaking skin. Like, so many people, I'm getting so many messages from like friends, partners, and clients who theirs is starting to come in, and they're like, this stuff is the freaking bomb. Like, oh my gosh, it's so good. Let me do my nose and get the pores over here. It just sort of camouflages them. Like, they're still there, but they're not. I mean, you're always going to have pores. So tired of these, like, overly edited. Like, some of y'all, if you get kidnapped, nobody's ever going to find you because you edit your pictures so damn much you don't even look like yourself. So, I will get on a soapbox about that. But it's still, like, it's so I'm all about camouflage it. You know what I mean? I want my skin to look like skin, but I want it to look like really good skin. So I do have very healthy skin, but it's not perfect. It's far from perfect. Nobody has perfect skin. If somebody has perfect skin, they're editing the shit out of their photos. Tell us what you're using. You just came on. So I'm using the new CONCEAL from Pomifera. It's available in the US. It's not available in Canada yet, but it will be soon. It's US only right now though. And it is a revolutionary new kind of makeup. There's nothing else like it on the market. And it is a loose powder to cream, like foundation concealer. And I'm pairing that with our BB cream, which is available in Canada as well. And so that's what I'm doing. I'm playing with these right now. That's all I'm putting on my face. So now I've got that done. We're going to go in with the medium and do my under eye over here. That is the medium, right? Nope, that's the light. Glad I looked. Got distracted. Go in with the medium and do, did I get any? I don't know if I got any that time. There we go. Got some that time. All right. So you can see, like, got discoloration, got dark spots. I've got, this eye is worse than that one too. So I sort of pat it where I'm darkest, and then I blend it out from there. Look at that. Like, it doesn't look like, I can't zoom in any closer, kids. Well, yeah, I guess I could. Look. It look like makeup to you? It doesn't look makeup-y to me. And yet those blues are gone. Let me get up there in the corner. And that's the medium. So what I did on this eye was I did just the medium, and then I brightened it with the light just a little bit. I've only had the light up until today, and going on my skin tone, at least, going in with just the light also works just fine. Like, I get really good coverage with just the light as well. So it's really about what works for you. Honestly, if I'm being really honest, I'm going to tell you to at least buy the light and the medium. That way you have that versatility if you're going to get it. Getting all three, like, I'm using this as a bronzer, like the dark one I'm using as a bronzer. So you can get all three, but for sure, if you are fair to anywhere in that mid-range, I would get both. And that's just me. Like, that's not me trying to sell you. That's me trying to save you from getting the one and then being like, damn it. And then having to wait for the other one to ship. Like, nobody likes that. Okay, so we've got veins covered. We've got dark under eyes covered. Now I'm going to work on my face. I'm going to use the big end. And we're going to see, because I used the BB cream over here and then went in. I kind of want to tap some out. Hold on. You have the option, but I feel like with that bigger brush, it's not going quite deep enough into the mesh net. And so, and I mean, it comes out easily. Like, you get a lot just by tipping it over. And you don't need much. A little tiny bit goes a long way. So let me tap my brush in that. You can see what I've got there. We're going here where you can see I've got redness, discoloration, all of that. You're watching this real in live time. No filters, no magic. No words. What? Okay. Let's do these little veins down here. Okay. Like, are you watching this? As it just vanishes, it's like a damn magic trick. A little bit of darkness there. And so I'm not putting makeup on my whole face. Like, there's no BB cream on this side, guys. I'm just covering my problem areas. I'm not putting makeup on everything. Just the problem areas. Got a little bit of redness up here. I obviously don't want to get too close to my brows because I can't get them wet. I can't wash them real good. So I'm going to be real careful. I'm going to use a smaller brush. And I'm going to come up here and just kind of go above that brow line. And even that skin tone. This is nuts. Like, what is even, I mean, I don't need anything else. I don't need anything else. I will say, since the BB cream, if you look, since the BB cream has more moisture in it, if you prefer a glowier look, do you see how I'm a little glowier over here where the BB cream is? And over here, I'm still glowy, but there's more of a matte. And you can really see it on the front of my cheeks. This is more matte where I don't have the BB cream. Where I do have the BB cream, I had more coverage, but I also have more glow. So that's a preference thing. Or you could put a setting powder on it. Like the Piper Blue setting powder is the best I've ever used. Look at that. All right, I'm going to brighten this under eye because I got to match. So I'm going into the light, even though, so I covered with the medium. And now I'm going to go into the light and brighten just a little bit. But like I said, I just got the medium today. I've been using the light on its own, and it does a great job covering and brightening. A great job. But I just wanted to see, like, is this going to get cakey and heavy if I, like, stack the shades? And it doesn't seem to be. I mean, granted, I'm just now putting it on. But when I tried to do it with my cream foundation and this under my under eyes, it didn't work great. It looked heavy. So definitely pairs better with itself if you want to do coverage and then brightening. Because if you have really dark under eyes, like really dark under eyes, then you might want coverage and then brightening. You might, the light might like almost look more textured if you have like breakthrough darkness. You know what I mean? So, I mean, you guys. All right, let's use a little bit of the dark as a bronzer. So good. See, that's the dark. I mean, it is it's a loose powder, and then you put it on, and it's this amazing freaking cream. It's so cool. And creams are so good, you guys, for mature skin. I know a lot of you that follow me are, you know, I'm 42. I know I have a lot of people that follow me that are in their 50s and 60s and, you know, 40s, all the age ranges. And one of the questions I get is like, how is it on mature skin? Okay, I have mature skin, and then I have friends who have even more mature skin than I do, and we're all loving this. We all, and almost all of us, exclusively wear cream makeups anyway. Like whether it's this conceal powder to cream, or it's the Piper Blue, or even Sate, like almost all of us use cream makeup because creams are the best on mature skin. There's a little bit of a learning curve because I feel like also if you are mature skinned, then you're mature in age, which means you come from the 80s and 90s mentality of full coverage makeup. Like Mary Kay, wear it like a mask, put the powder on it, and then people are like, well, my makeup isn't staying on. And I'm like, okay, how much are you putting on your face? Because with creams, you want to manage expectations and have realistic goals about what they're going to do. Creams don't wear well like a mask. And so rather than telling you to find something that does, I'm going to tell you to go through an adjustment phase where you learn that you actually look younger when people can see your skin. Okay, we're going to take care of our skin. We're going to use good skincare, which is Mama Fair, by the way. And then when you have good skin, it's real easy to wear makeup so that your skin is showcased. Do you see how that dark just gave me a little bit of a bronzy glow? It's not heavy, just a little glow. So freaking pretty. So that's it, kids. That's all 3 shades. We paired the left side of my face with the BB cream and the conceals, right? And then the right side is just the conceal. There is no lighting filter. There is no skin filter. I am in a window. This is my face. I can't get any more up close and personal with you. It camouflaged everything. It doesn't look like I have a damn thing on my face. It's incredible. So if you loved this, if you're new here and you haven't started following me, click that button, please. I would love for you to stay. We have fun here, and I share cool shit like this all the time. So click the follow button. If you want to get this, when this video is over, comment the word link in the comment section, and I will automatically DM you a link to the Conceal, the BB cream, and my favorite skincare set from Pomifera, okay? Have the happiest, it's not Saturday, my kids are home, so it feels like a Saturday. Have the happiest Friday and the best weekend, and go get some of this stuff because holy crap, oh my gosh. Okay, love you, bye.